So, hallo ihr Lieben und herzlich willkommen zurück zu der Council. Ich will übrigens immer der Client sagen, ich weiß auch nicht wieso, aber zum Glück ist mir das noch nicht passiert in der Aufnahme, glaube ich, hoffe ich. Ja, wir sind wieder hier und suchen die Medusa. Hier haben wir eine Münze. Wir suchen die Medusa, den Raum der 1000 Augen haben wir gefunden.
Christ Crucified by Velasquez. Look. Someone's left a note there. Reserved for the Duke of Alquidia.
Okay, ja toll, das Gemälde ist also reserviert. Okay, ich darf nicht hinaus in den Garten, leider. Schade. Boah, ich sage, ich liebe dieses Spiel. Ich finde es einfach so schön.
Celia.
Iselia.
That name means nothing to me.
Ja, mir auch nicht. Aber ich bin auch nicht in die Kunst so bewandert. Also ich kann mich jetzt hier hinsetzen und den Raum bestaunen. Ich würde sagen, wir gehen kurz herum, dann setzen wir uns hin. Zuerst hier alles suchen. Und ich bin voll, oder? Ja. Jetzt bin ich wirklich voll.
The Last Supper by Leonardo da Vinci. The last day before his crucifixion, Jesus announces that he will be betrayed by one of his disciples.
Okay, zu diesem Gemälde möchte ich etwas sagen. Jeder, der Sakrileg gesehen oder gelesen hat, weiß ganz genau, dass das die ursprüngliche Version von Leonardo da Vinci ist. Denn ich kann sie leider nicht zeigen. Wegen Maria Magdalena, die da links von Jesus wegsitzt. Diesem Ding hier, ja, dem Kelch und alles. Und ich mag Sakrileg. Ich mag Sakrileg wirklich gern. Und Petrus, der halt diese bedrohliche Geste macht. Ich weiß, dass Sakrileg nicht aus wirklichen Daten und Fakten beruht, aber so ein bisschen eine Verschwörungstheorie-Fanatikerin bin ich halt. Aber nur ein
François
bisschen.
Ier, Receiving the
Lesen.
Holy Family, a painting by Raphael.
Aber nur ein bisschen. Also ich glaube...
Song of Roland. Roland feeleth his death is near, his brain is oozing by either ear.
Ugh.
With his brain oozing, it's already remarkable that he can feel anything.
Ja, eigentlich ja.
Amber crystals.
Yay! Amber Crystals. Also es ist, ich sage mal,
The Fall of Phaeton,
Wow.
another painting by Rubens. Poor Phaeton, struck by lightning by his father Apollo for borrowing his chariot and losing control of it. Moral, don't steal dad's chariot.
Ich muss auch sagen, die Synchro gefällt mir wahnsinnig gut von dem Spiel.
Amber.
Ja, einer fehlt noch!
Company by Rembrandt.
Rembrandt, okay.
A meeting between Louis XIV and Philippe V. I wonder why Mortimer's particularly fond of this painting.
Hier irgendwas? Nein. Das kann ich nicht nehmen, weil ich voll bin. So. Also manche Geräusche hier sind schon seltsam. Okay, dieses Bild hier kann ich nicht angucken. Dieses hier auch nicht. Warum nicht? Die Bilder hier darf ich mir nicht angucken, oder was? Na, komm.
Devil's Thorn. I'll keep it.
Da ist die Medusa.
I've got to find out what Mother was trying to do with her. The Medusa. A hero armed with a sword? A hero with a lantern? And the last one holding a shield. I'll stake my life on it. All the statues form a single scene together. The poor devils are about to face the beast. Let's give them a helping hand.
Also der mit dem Schild, der wird sicher den Schild gegen sie halten. Ich kenne diese Sage an die Nachricht.
The clue I found said, "Beware hero. The beast always charges the best protected.
Ah,
That is its weakness." That's
das
the
heißt der mit
key.
dem Schild.
The best protected hero is the one holding the shield. Thank you, Mother.
Stimmt, ja, was mache ich?
In Greek mythology, anyone who looked into the eyes of the Medusa turned to
das, was ich
stone.
mir schon dachte.
So the monster's statue must be turned towards someone who can protect their eyes. It can only be the hero holding the shield.
Ah, warte mal ganz kurz. Ich erinnere mich, wie wir nämlich das nächste Kapitel erreicht haben, stand da, ich konnte die Nachricht meiner Mutter vollständig entziffern. Das heißt, anscheinend, wenn man sie nicht vollständig entziffert hat, gibt es halt hier diese... So, mit dem Schild. Ich nehme an, ich muss den jetzt... Muss ich den jetzt auch drehen? Warte mal ganz kurz. Eigentlich nicht, oder? Den Mechanismus untersuchen.
The mechanism is worn here. Whenever the shield is not turned toward the sword, the machinery freezes up. The statue must have been in this position most of the time, betrayed by the marks of time. So that makes it easy. The shield must face the sword.
Hä? Was? Wieso? Warte mal ganz kurz.
The origin of myths, a reinterpretation of legendary creatures. Just what I need. The text is in French on the left-hand page and in Latin on the right hand. Let's find the chapter on the Medusa. Hang on. This version is significantly different from the regular one. It recounts how men have always belittled women in society. Harpies, mermaids, the chimera, the hydra, the gorgons. Ah, the section on the Medusa. While some of the heroes divert attention from the gorgon, the hero with the sword brandishes his weapon at the Medusa.
Okay.
Hang on. This
nein.
version is significantly different from the regular one. It recounts how men have always belittled women in society. Harpies, mermaids, the chimera, the hydra, the gorgons. Ah, the section on the Medusa. While some of the heroes divert attention from the gorgon, the hero with the sword brandishes his weapon at the Medusa.
Okay, also das Schild muss aufs Schwert zeigen und das Schwert auf die Medusa. Kann ich ihn... Heißt das, ich kann das jetzt drehen? Kann ich die drehen? Zum Schwert. Und das Schwert jetzt muss zur Medusa. Zur Medusa. So. Nein? Warum denn nicht? Und was ist mit dem hier, mit der Laterne? Muss der jetzt zum Schild? Boah, ich weiß es nicht. Scheiße, ich muss über die Konstellation...
Now, Louis, it's time to keep a logical mind, as every good scientist should. The aim is to defeat the Medusa, so what can the lantern be for? To light up the Medusa? Hardly likely. The hero holding the lantern will be easy prey, and the shield will be of no use. To light up the sword? No, that makes no sense. So that leaves the shield. I wonder if the aim is to play with the light. If I turn the shield right, the light would be reflected. The ray of light will perturb the Medusa and focus her attention on the best protected hero. Pretty smart. But it also means I have to make sure I get the shield position just right.
Ich verstehe das nicht. Oh. Okay, ich denke mal, ich hab's richtig.
Whoa.
Whoa!
For Pete's sake, Emily! You scared the pants off me. Don't ever do that again.
Well, keep your nose out of my business then.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Stop fooling around and tell me what you're doing here.
Oh, yeah? So tell me what you're doing here. Yeah, just like me.
Probably, but I asked the question first.
Ja, na und?
Well, then, we'll pretend you haven't asked me yet.
What about a little gallantry, Louis? Come on, I'm listening. What are you doing here?
Ladies first.
Since you insist, Duchess, gallantry obliges this. Ladies first.
You just won't give in, will you?
I'm sorry, madam. It isn't in my nature.
Well, no matter. I'll tolerate your presence this one time. Now, since you're here, make yourself useful. Look around on your side. I'll do the same on mine. And if you find anything of interest, let me know.
Oh, yeah. In your dreams. At your service, madam.
Klar, dadurch, dass du mir auch erzählt hast, was bei dir hier los ist, erzähle ich dir natürlich, was bei mir hier los ist. Mhm, ja, nein. Was ist das für ein Raum? Wundert ihr sich gar nicht, dass auch einmal hier reinkommt? Das ist Symbole untersuchen.
The heavenly symbols refer to Pandora's box. Emily, I'm pretty sure I've got Pandora's box.
Of course you have. You see an earthen pot and you immediately assume it can only be Pandora's box. Logical. What I like about you, Louis, is that you never fail to surprise me.
Emily, what if I open the jar? Would that then make man responsible for all the evils?
Try. It'll make a change. All right, can we move on now?
I do love your irony, but honestly, are you ever impressed by anything you see?
By a chamber pot? No, you really do need to do better than that.
Ach Mann. Furchtlos. Ich bin furchtlos, weil ich die Büchse der Pandora geöffnet habe. Und zum Glück war ich hier ein Mann. Das heißt, ich sind die Frauen nicht schuld. An allem Übel der Welt.
A golden fleece.
It's freezing. Hurry up.
Cold? You want a rug? It'll warm you up.
I wouldn't be caught dead in that horrible thing.
That's a pity. The gold color brings out your eyes.
And your flattery brings out your boorishness.
Ach, halt doch die Fresse. Warum redet er überhaupt mit ihr?
An unofficial gospel? You'd be more likely to find this kind of book at the Vatican.
Nothing special. The library at Buckingham has 3.
Hat sie die Bücher gelesen? Was für eine Angeberin.
The Gospel According to Judas, or How to Crucify Jesus as Part of God's Plan. You do realize that the contents of this book could undermine the very foundations of Christianity.
One more reason to leave it in the secret room of a lost manor on a private island.
Do you realize how important this book is?
Of course, but what I really want to know is how did it come into Mortimer's possession?
I was thinking the same thing about all the paintings and sculptures in the manor.
Ist das vielleicht das Buch, um das es geht?
How did the English manage to get their hands on them?
When someone wants to attract the attention of the world's leading power, somehow the gifts just pour in.
You wouldn't have gone to the Vatican recently, would you?
Are you calling me a thief?
Certainly not. Never entered my mind.
Never, never. Oh, eine
A
Münze.
Bazant. Hey, Mortimer's the author of this work. It talks about his passion for art.
Gedanken zur Kunst. Aha. Okay, toll. Alright, okay. Dann gehen wir jetzt hier rüber auf ihre Seite. Because I can.
Guess what I found?
The Holy Grail.
Older than that.
A piece of Noah's Ark.
Not that old.
This could go on for hours. Just tell me.
Caesar's laurel wreath.
The workmanship on this crown is amazing. The finesse of the gold laurel leaves is beautiful. A crown worthy of an emperor. I'd stake my life that it's the genuine article.
I can just see Mortimer dressed in a toga, wearing a laurel wreath, strutting around his manor all day long.
You have a curious idea of Mortimer.
Why? He's eccentric, like all the English are, isn't he?
Well, if Peru stands for French grace, then if I were you, I wouldn't be making that sort of remark.
Ach, die blöde Kuh. Warum reden wir überhaupt mit ihr? Ha? Warum reden wir mit ihr? Warte mal ganz kurz. Oh, die haben ja auch einen Globus. Ich will da auch wieder dran drehen.
Looks like a pamphlet on different political regimes.
Ist sicher auch irgendwas Politisches, oder? Oder?
By Mortimer himself.
Habe ich es jetzt gefunden? Ein Pamphlet? Der Fürst. Politik, oder war das? Enzyklopädie, Notizen von der Regie, die Regeln. Weiß gerade nicht.
You should see this sword, Emily. It's magnificent.
I'm busy. Describe it to me.
Das Schwert von Johanna von Orleans. Das Schwert von König... Oh Gott. I don't
Brass
know!
quillons and knobs. A beautiful cruciform line.
Ist das
Judging by the
Arthur's
wear
Schwert?
and the technique used to forge it, this sword dates back to the Crusades, and it must have belonged to a wealthy knight. There's a date. MCXC 1190. That's right. Forged for the Crusades.
Die Crusades, dann würde ich sagen... Oh Gott. Die Johanna von Orleans? Oder Artus? Scheiße, ich glaube, sie war
think this is
später.
Excalibur, King Arthur's sword. I've always dreamt of drawing it from the stone.
How sweet. You're still clinging to your boyhood dreams.
Da ist ein
When you finish
Bernstein-Ding!
playing, maybe you can help me search the place?
Nein, nein, da ist ein Bernstein. Da, hier, gib mir den.
Amber crystals.
Yay, ich habe einen weiteren Punkt bekommen. Tralalala.
Here's something interesting. A manor in Maine, hundreds of acres of land in Catalonia, properties in Shanghai. Incredible. Some of these deeds are over 600 years old, and all signed by the hand of Mortimer.
I wonder if that's what inspired my mother's attention.
How come all these documents have Mortimer's signature on them?
Do you think all these properties really belong to him?
Komm, wir analysieren
See those
hier mal.
fine scratches around the words?
Yes, and?
The ink barely spreads on the paper. It spreads exactly the same way on the signature. The deed was written using the same ink. If it is a fake, then it's a professional job. Several people have played the part of Mortimer, a part that has been passed down from generation to generation. Different men, but with one sole identity.
An intriguing hypothesis, and yet less twisted than some of my previous cases.
At last, you finally agree with me about something.
These documents are intriguing, but do you really think that's what attracted your mother's attention here?
And how do you know my mother was interested in this room?
I didn't know, I just supposed she was. And you just confirmed it. So, do you think she found what she came for?
I don't know. She was obsessed with Mortimer, and I must confess, these property deeds are troubling.
If that's the case, why would she have left them?
Once again, I don't know. We'll have to ask her when we find her. And what's your take?
Was sagen Sie zu dieser Sammlung? Warum verstecken Sie Wursthammeln?
How did Lord Mortimer get all this? It's just crazy.
Secret connections, money, or a well-kept family treasure passed on from generation to generation. Who knows?
That would mean some of Mortimer's ancestors lived before Jesus was born. I wonder why my mother didn't make it clear what she was interested in here.
She didn't have time to write it down, or maybe she wasn't sure of what she was looking for.
Or she wanted to protect her discoveries. It's disturbing.
You'll just have to search the rest of the room. Maybe you'll find something.
Kann ich nochmal mit dir reden?
Carry on searching. What is that you found?
A cameo pendant. What's going on?
Nothing.
For crying out loud, Emily, you lunged for that jewel like your life depended on it. Tell me what this is about.
No. We just met, Louis. I like you, but I can't just suddenly open myself up like a book to you.
Listen, Emily, It seems pretty obvious to me that you haven't come here for the sole purpose of sampling Mortimer's cellar.
Stop all the clever evasions and just trust me.
And why the hell should I place my trust in you, Louis?
Weil ich nicht will, dass sie... Warte mal ganz kurz. Moment. Sie, wo ist sie denn? Hier. Schwäche, Psychologie, Immunität, Logik. Okay, warte. Psycho...
When are you going to understand that I just want to help you?
What do you expect? That I'll fall into your arms and say yes to everything you want?
What are you talking about? I'm only asking you to trust me a little.
If only on principle, as a member of the Golden Order, for example.
I'll admit you are fairly reliable.
That's it? I was expecting more.
Well, I'm prepared to trust you when it comes to choosing a French cheese, but I've nothing to gain by confiding in you any further than that.
Nothing to gain? Damn it, Emily! I'm only trying to help you. Stop needing to gain something all the time.
Because you think I need help?
Just like everyone. You have your strengths and your weaknesses. And there's no use pretending otherwise.
Ha! And I bet you found out where I'm weak, haven't you?
Oh. Psychologie. Kann ich das hier... Ich mache mal das.
Pragmatic, intelligent, sure of herself. Her only weak spot is her difficulty talking about herself.
I don't know much about your past, but I'm guessing you had to get by on your own for much of your life. It might have closed you off, and that can be a disadvantage. It might be time for you to open up and risk a little trust. Not every man you meet wants to hurt you.
Yes, you may be right. I might have some weaknesses, but I don't need your help to overcome them. And I'm simply not contemplating collaborating with anyone at this time. Do you understand?
Befragen, warte mal, sie ist immun gegen Logik. Habe ich irgendwo ein Logiksymbol? Ach, das ist das hier, okay. Verstehen Sie das? Sie arbeitet für jemanden.
I don't see us as partners for life. You won't owe me anything, you know. It doesn't commit you to anything after all.
All right, you've gone to a lot of trouble. You deserve an answer. I already have a work partner. I know my weaknesses. I don't doubt that your abilities will be of use to me. But I already have all that, thanks to my teammate.
Is there any chance you might tell me who he is?
No, I've already said too much. Consider yourself lucky I've even given you this much. It's extremely rare, believe me.
Come on, don't stop now that you've come this far. You know that eventually I'll end up making you talk.
Well, since no one can resist you, let's see if you can guess who my partner is.
You're a gambler. So, your partner is...
Scheiße. Ein Mann, ein Mitglied des Ordens oder eine Frau?
Chances are, you're working with a member of the Order.
The only members of the Order other than ourselves are your mother and Mr. Washington. The former has sadly gone missing. As for the latter, I knew nothing of his arrival. Incidentally, you must have noticed how inefficiently our Order communicates internationally.
Da kann auch ihr Vater, ihr Ehemann, eine Frau, ihre Mutter, ihre Schwester, meine Mutter?
It's as obvious as it is surprising. You're my mother's hard-hitting partner.
Oh, God, do you really believe the nonsense that comes out of your mouth?
Well,
Fuck!
a second ago I did. A little.
Sorry, Louis, your mother is not my partner.
Scheiße, warte mal ganz kurz. Kann ich das machen? Ich kann das machen. Warte mal, ich muss hier nur ganz kurz hier den negativen Effekt aufheben.
Your sister. She's your partner. She's the one you're looking for.
Well, I am impressed. How the devil did you guess I had a sister?
Ich habe keine Ahnung.
Virtually no one even knows. When it comes to getting results, you are very good. I grant you that. You deserve to know why the sight of the cameo pendant affected me so strongly. I thought it belonged to Emma, my twin sister.
Oh. Now I get why you said you had a memory for two.
Yes. You can't imagine to what extent, though. As children, everyone got us mixed up. So one day we decided to play along. Since then, we have become one and the same. We have officially erased the identity of my sister Emma. Emily Hillsborough. The woman with two faces.
Clever. But isn't it complicated? How do you make it work?
One of us has no existence in the outside world. We share everything. First for one, then for the other. We dress the same, wear the same makeup, we speak the same. We've learned to act as one. When we accept a mission, we both turn up. This time, though, she went ahead, and I was meant to wait for her on the mainland. She was meant to meet Sir Home and bring back the details, so we could work out who would follow up.
And there was a problem?
She was supposed to return from Mortimer's 1 week ago. The boat turned up at Plymouth, but alas, no trace of my sister. Instead, a sailor passed me a message from home, notifying me of her sudden disappearance.
So, my mother and your sister go missing just a few days apart. That's strange. Maybe their disappearances are linked.
It's clearly a possibility, but up to now I haven't found a trace of either of them.
None of this is very reassuring.
By the way, Louis, now that you are in on the secret, you are obliged to keep it to yourself, or you will pay very dearly.
Don't worry. Your secret is safe with me.
It's time to leave.
Die Vision, die er gehabt hat, das war dann wohl nicht sie, sondern ihre Schwester, die von seiner Mutter erschossen worden ist oder erschossen wird.
So, what do you think of our first adventure?
I must admit, it has been fun by your side.
Same here.
Ich würde gerne den Rest einsammeln von den Sachen. Oh.
Oh, she's been drinking too much again.
Louis, I need to talk to you right now.
Good evening, Elizabeth. Actually, this is not a good time.
I'm begging you, please don't leave me alone.
Die Tattoos.
I'll be waiting for you in your room, but don't be late.
I was sure there was a certain je ne sais quoi between us.
Louis, we need to talk now. Otherwise, it'll be too late.
Looks like Elizabeth really needs me, but if I start talking to her, for sure Emily won't wait for me. What should I do?
Ach komm, die ist doch gerade so arm. Ich meine, ich kann jetzt nicht wirklich zu ihr gehen. Ja, auch wenn du die Chance auf Sex damit verpasst, aber...
Sorry, Emily, but I can't leave Elizabeth like this.
Nein, kannst du nicht.
All right, Elizabeth. How can I help?
Diese
Thank
Tattoos.
you. Come on, follow me. I really need to talk to you, Louis, right now.
Does Lord Mortimer know the mess you've made of your room?
Listen to me, damn it! My days are numbered.
Elizabeth, I don't know if it's about my mother again, but I'm telling you, you've nothing to be afraid of. She didn't come here for you.
I saw her.
Saw who? You saw my mother? When?
Just last night. I went out to walk along the cliff top and I saw her in the distance. She tried to hide right away, but I'm sure it was her.
Are you saying you recognized my mother in the middle of the night? While she was hiding?
Yes, Louis, I know it was her.
You just said she was far away, right? In the middle of the night. And the exterior of the island isn't exactly well lit.
Listen, I'm telling you, it was her.
She doesn't hesitate on her answers. She's not trembling. She's really convinced of what she's seen. Did you talk to each other?
No, she was far away. I didn't make any noise, and then she was gone.
Have you told anyone you've seen her? Sir Home? Mortimer?
You don't understand. It's her. She's here.
Yes, I understand.
No, you're not listening. The moment I saw her, I was overcome by spasms. She's here. I'm telling you, it was her.
Ist ja gut.
Yes, I need something to calm me down.
Nein, ich trinke nicht.
No thanks, I'd better not.
Listen, if you want me to tell you everything, you have to drink with me, Louis. What I have to say to you is of the utmost importance.
Ja, dann erzähl's mir doch.
I'll drink with you, but let's go easy on it, okay? I don't
don't know where she gets her rot gut from, but frankly, it's disgusting.
You know, Louis, when I came here, it was in the hope of getting help. I've only just now realized that I've been drawn here into a trap.
Whoa. The alcohol's gone to my head.
Du hast doch nur 2 Schlucke getrunken. Hey,
Here, the condemned's last drink.
Nein.
Elizabeth, alcohol never solves anything. I'm gonna stop now.
Listen up. You want to know what your mother was capable of, right? You want to know the reason why. Well, you're gonna have to follow me to the bottom of the abyss, Louis. Either drink or get out.
Ja, dann verpiss ich mich. Dann
No,
tschüss.
I won't drink.
All right, Louis. Then get the hell out of here. You're
wolltest
incapable of opening your eyes, so be it. Get out!
Ja, verpiss dich doch. Du wolltest doch mit mir reden. Du kannst mich mal, blöde Kuh. Abstinente Eigenschaft.
Why the hell did I go with Elizabeth?
Ja, Emily ist nicht mehr da. Dabei war ich nicht mal lange bei
I could
ihr.
have spent the night with Emily, but no. I had to go play the night with a big heart.
Tja,
Oh,
ist halt
well,
so.
never mind. Tomorrow's another day.
Tomorrow is another day. Ja, hier habe ich halt verkackt. Was zum Hä?
Monsieur de Richet, I am arresting you for the murder of Elizabeth Adams.
Bitte?
What the hell's going on?
You are in deep trouble, my young friend.
Was? 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 Erfolgreich. Ich habe das Rätsel der Gorgone gelöst. Ich habe laut Mortimers Schatzkammer entdeckt. Ich habe herausgefunden, dass Emily etwas verheimlicht. Ich habe Emily beredet, mir ihr Geheimnis zu verraten. Ich bin mit Elisabeth mitgegangen und ich habe sie verlassen, bevor ich zu betrunken war. Ich hätte Emily in meinem Zimmer treffen können. Ja, ich hätte Emily wahrscheinlich treffen müssen. Scheiße. Scheiße. Ich glaube nämlich, das ist jetzt, das war's jetzt. Ich glaube, jetzt ist nämlich Schluss von der ersten Episode. Jetzt ist Schluss von der ersten Episode. Ich bin am Arsch. Scheiße. Ablenkung. Aufmerksamkeit. So. Ich glaube, das war's jetzt nämlich. Ich glaube, das war jetzt Episode 1 und wir sind fertig. Es war Episode 1. Scheiße. Oh mein Gott, dieses Spiel, das hat so, wow. Und das Schlimme ist, es gibt die anderen 4 Episoden noch nicht. Ich muss auf die anderen warten. Das ist richtig scheiße, Mann. Und ich wette, wenn ich betrunken wäre, dann wäre ich bei ihr im Schlafzimmer oder sonst irgendwo aufgewacht und sie wäre tot neben mir gewesen. Ich hätte Emily gehen sollen. Verdammt! Damn it! God damn it! Oh mein Gott. Richtig, richtig cool. Mir gefällt es wahnsinnig gut. Wie gefällt es euch? Wie hat es euch gefallen? Das war jetzt die erste Episode. Keine Ahnung, wann die nächste Episode rauskommt. Da habe ich jetzt noch nichts lesen können von. Aber ich hoffe natürlich relativ bald. Weil ich kann es nur empfehlen, das Spiel. Richtig, richtig cool. Und ich ärgere mich über mich selber, weil ich immer so eine Scheiße baue bei solchen Spielen. Na gut. Mal gucken, ob hier eine Vorschau auf die nächste Episode kommt. Nein. Aber hier sehen wir die 4 bzw. 5 Kapitel mit dem Prolog. 2, 3, 4 und 5 Episoden gibt es demnächst mehr erfahren. Schauen wir mal kurz, ob da was steht oder ob sich da jetzt eine Seite öffnet. Da öffnet sich jetzt eine Seite. Im Moment. Gut. Es gibt noch anscheinend keinen Termin, wann die nächste Episode drankommt. Wann die nächste Episode rauskommt. Ich hoffe, wie gesagt, sehr bald. Ich hoffe, es hat euch sehr gefallen. Und wir sehen uns dann wie immer beim nächsten Mal. Mal gucken, wann das sein wird. Ich hoffe bald. Ich kann es aber nicht oft genug sagen, weil... ich will einfach wissen, was passiert ist. Na gut, wie immer, vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss!